Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Stasis. And in the last episode we checked out the security office and the crew commons area, and oh boy. we went into the crew commons area and we got to the medical bay, and we saw this fucking crazy ass monster thing try to bust through the window and it was a lot. And tried to figure out this motion detector puzzle. Couldn't quite get that one nailed down, so I think what we'll do temporarily is we'll go away from it. If we figure out how to do the puzzle later, then we'll be good. Something tells me we'll have to come back to that at some point. I don't have a very strong feeling that they would just, for no reason at all, you know, have that there without a way to get back into it. So we'll see. Okay, we already used that PDA, so let's move along this way at the expense of our own health.
Warning, serotonin levels are abnormal.
Well, this music is also abnormal. Got the mess hall, sleep blocks, tram station, and entertainment block. So the mess hall might be where we go first. Got a security panel though. Quartet of monitors face you with a blank stare. Let's go to this really quick. I want to see if maybe it can offer me something. Okay, so...
John, wait. There's a highly corrosive gas on the other side of that door.
Shit, I've already cycled the lock.
John!
Atmosphere compromised. Death is imminent.
Well, shit. Wasn't really expecting that to happen just by opening a door. Good lord. That accelerated quickly. It went from, oh, John, don't open the door, to, oh, shit, you're dead right away. I mean, he took in one whiff of that gas and he was toast. With no systems or staff paying it attention, this once proud tree has withered and faded. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight to the mess hall. There's got to be something that we can do to override that lock without setting off the thing. Don't really feel comfortable being down here. I hate lighting fixtures like that. Those are something that I am not cool with. Damn, is this like the Plant 42 experiment from Resident Evil, or what? At the thickest sections of tangled growth, bulbous knots form a shape eerily close to that of a human body. As you listen, you can hear the rasp of labored breathing. Gross. Got PDAs all over the place in here. Okay, let's check out this one. Isabella Spaulding. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. I wonder if we're going to need that for something. We shall see. Another long day in hydroponics. I planted carrots today. This place seriously sucks. But I figured the longer I work for Kane Corp, the sooner they'll be able to replace this defective uterus of mine. Gross. It's kind of a weird incentive. You work for us long enough, we're going to change out your uterus. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, Harry is protective and not in a cute way. It makes me feel a little uncomfortable. His attempts to protect my honor, his words, whenever Grant even looks at me, are unnervingly familiar, just like my ex-husband used to. I'm not ready for another round of that bullshit. I don't blame you. Half of the ship has been on lockdown for 2 long weeks. Apparently some new scientists boarded today, so maybe they'll be able to resolve the issue. But what do I know? I make vegetables reproduce for a living. That sounds like a pretty lonely existence. Just cloning carrots. I have to admit, Harry's whole stalker thing can be great sometimes. He's growing herbs for me so that I can make tea. With all this new security bullshit, I wouldn't dare use company resources personally like that. I've been pretending to like Grant just a little bit. I don't, but it keeps Harry on his toes. Harry opted to stay on the Groom Lake for another round. Sorry. He was eligible to leave at the shift change, but he chose to stay. Gee, I wonder why he'd do that. He's a grown man, for goodness sake, but he's acting like a lovesick teen. He needs to stop fucking me. He needs to stop fucking me too, but he needs to stop fucking calling me Belle. It's Isabella, like the Queen of Spain. I keep hearing chatter about a fungal growth spreading all over the Groom Lake. Let's hope it doesn't get here to Hydroponics. I'd be devastated if anything happened to my precious celery. Because what else am I gonna eat with my peanut butter? Spoke way too soon. I came into Hydra today to find everything coated with this strange fungus. Harry actually had a pretty good idea. What if we fought the fungus with genetically enhanced super mushrooms? Something tells me that's what came out of it. Nope. Crossbreeding mushrooms did not improve things. Hopefully the emergency rations will get here soon. Apparently I'm tired. I had no idea. Unless people want to eat the portobellos from hell, that is. This shit is about to get dangerous. That sounds like a really, really bad, like, B or C level movie. Portobellos from hell. People have been beaten up. Some are even dead. We've seen a lockdown before, but it wasn't a mass panic like this. Will it be over soon? Or ever? Harry told me to stay in the sleeping block because it could be dangerous outside. You know, I've taken care of myself for 28 years without help from Harry. I think I can handle myself. I'm not going to spend the final days of my life playing the helpless female, and I'm not going to cling to Harry even if he's the last human being I'll ever see. He can't expect anything from me. Man, she's really got it out for this guy. She really, really, you know, I understand the dude's probably creepy as shit, but he's, you know, he's just trying to help. Just trying to help. From somewhere underneath, under the floor grating, steam wafts constantly upward, though it's more benign than the gas in the room. God, I need to stop yawning. I had no idea that I was this tired. Shelby Isaacson. I couldn't even be bothered to get out of bed today. Nobody came asking questions, though, so that works. Sometimes when I first wake up, I wait as long as possible to say my first word of the day. Then that word serves as a prediction of how shitty that day is going to be. Naturally, Isabella woke me up by asking if I'd rather fuck Grant or Harry. I thought she was supposed to be some kind of feminist who doesn't need a man. Hypocrite. To answer the question, I need to do a bit of research. Harry will suffice for that. I guess I'm obligated to write about the ship lockdown since it's all life-threatening or something. I don't know why we even carry these PDAs. Seriously, I will never go back and read this shit. The Groom Lake got a 300% funding increase, and I have a feeling we're doing some more shady bullshit with it. Welcome aboard the Groom Lake, where, as far as the universe is concerned, you don't exist. And as far as the board is concerned, you don't exist. Nothing actually exists. Humanity is gonna flip shit when they finally figure that out. So, Grant's gay. I knew I had seen him checking Harry out. Lips are sealed. Okay, well. A break in the action there. It's going to be a long, painful death if we don't get those rations soon. I might have to start murdering and eating my blockmates. I'll start with Grant because he's got the most meat on him. Harry is last because I'm in no hurry to put my mouth on that again. Again? Wonder what happened the first time around. Hey, someone's making some booze. Humanity has truly reached the apex of engineering. Space moonshine. It brings a smile to my eye and a tear to my heart. Get me some. Taste, 0 out of 10. Effectiveness, 10 out of 10. This stuff has to be at least 120 proof. Had to do something I totally don't regret to get it, and it was worth it. Liquor supplies running low, food supplies high. I'm disappointed. Here I was thinking I'd be enjoying moonshine marinated leg of Grant this evening. Disappointing. At least I didn't. Damn, he killed Grant and started eating him? That fucking savage. On the one hand, something exciting happened. On the other hand, we're probably going to die or something. I have no regrets. Not even that thing I did to get the moonshine. been thinking about it over the last couple of days, and I sincerely can't think of anything I regret. Not hooking up with Harry, not pursuing music instead of physics, nothing. It was all part of what made my life mine. Life carries on, no matter what, so I guess it's best to just be satisfied with what little I did accomplish. The universe swallows you atom by atom eventually. You know, I'm proud of how far these atoms have made it from when they first got together to form Shelby Isaacson to where they are now. Alright, well that was pretty cheesy. Okay, so we've got torn up floor grating. Flaps of industrial grating have been pushed upward from below. Rumpled like a discarded memo. The guts of below have been exposed.
This is a long way down.
Well then let's not fall in there if that's okay. Okay. Now that I'm yawning for like the 7th time this episode, let's go check out the other room and see if it's completely overrun with weird organic material.
Mother
It is.
had a lung that was covered
Hello?
in fat. Father had a tongue that was also that.
Is anyone there?
They didn't care for us. We didn't care for them. And so it happened again and again. Skin like a crocodile and eyes like sin. The orgy consumed them from within.
I don't think I ever want to hear the voice of a young child saying the orgy consumed them from within. That was rather uncomfortable. Another gruesome victim of the indiscriminate slaughter. This one has a strangely wistful look on his face, as if it were imagining an escape into the cheery landscape on the walls.
Poor bastard. Looks like he didn't even manage to get out of his bunk.
Oh, it's Grant. Oh, no. Is his leg missing? I'll bet his leg's missing. You know what's worse than being a janitor? Being a space janitor. The shit I literally have to pick up with, or that I have to put up with, is unbelievable. I mean it. My job is to control the recycling of methane expulsion from human waste. Shitty is an understatement. Plus, I can barely understand my coworker. I think he's Polish, but he only speaks Spanish. Thus, probably not being Polish. Isabella's been talking to me. I hope she doesn't have any ideas. I'm really not into that. Even if she was a guy, she's just so difficult to deal with. I think she purposefully leaves some shadow of a doubt that she might have some feelings for Harry, just so that he'll hang around. The poor guy's obsessed. It's creepy, but it's also the teeniest bit sweet. I think Jupiter is finally done growing. She was such a cute little kitten. Now she's big and doesn't cuddle anymore. Harry's allergic. He thinks that I keep Jupiter around just to mess with him. Really, I don't. She gets in the way sometimes, but she's the only living thing that really understands me. I love that little kitten. Big kitten. Isabella smacked Harry straight across the face today. I think he called her a pet name to her face. I would have been flattered. Poor guy. Everything is so uneventful around here. Maybe that's a good thing? I've been trying to talk to Isabella to see if she's interested in Harry. I don't think so, but I want to make sure. It would help me sleep a little better. Now you'd be off of your hands. Interdepartmental pool to win 64 days of leave? What a joke. Kitchen, security, and maintenance aren't even eligible, when they're the ones that keep the ship running. Oh wait, I guess that makes sense. Well, yeah. They give you 64 days of leave. This thing's going up in fucking flames. Or up in trash, who knows. This fungus shit is everywhere. It's already in the methane collection plant. Shelby's such a cow. Oh, I had a guy's voice for that. She says she hopes it gives me cancer. But that way, I would start over with new organs, courtesy of Kane Corp, of course. I told her there was only one organ I really wanted, but that Harry was too busy following Isabella. Shelby said, "Oh, it all makes sense now. You go, girl." But I'm not a girl. Could have been worse. I just hope she can keep a secret. I don't want everyone involved in my business. Kind of had some indigestion there. This mushroom plan that Hydroponics came up with is not working. If anything, it's made life in the plant just a little more grueling. People have been complaining to me about weird smells coming from the vents. I swear it's not the plant. I can smell it too. Emergency rations! I snuck some food to Jupiter first. She was acting a little loopy. I noticed just today that Harry has the most adorable way of stuffing his face. He always inspects whatever he's about to eat before he takes a bite, then shoves as much in his mouth as he can. Ah, the simple things. If only it were my balls. Power's out in places around the ship. Hopefully the plan isn't next. That sure wouldn't end well. I haven't seen Jupiter since the tremors. I can only make assumptions. Oh God, I hope she's safe. I don't want Harry to get hurt in all this either. He's such a little guy. I've been following Isabella around to get closer to Harry to make sure he's okay. I don't know what's going on, but suddenly it doesn't matter whether or not he could ever care about me. Those guys who went to work on Station B haven't come back yet. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can now so I can stay on my toes when everything goes to hell. I've cried a little as well. Partly because of Jupiter and partly for reasons I don't understand. I don't want to burden Harry by telling him about how I feel. I know it'll just confuse and upset him. I'm really hopeful that we'll all make it out of here, but Shelby's pessimism is contagious. I don't know. Will I ever have another chance to open my heart to someone? I'll have to hope so. I just can't tell Harry. Well. Unfortunately, they went off and ate one of your legs, so yikes. This corpse has been savaged. Its leg is nothing more than a tendon strap bone.
I'll never get used to this.
Oh, I know. Harry's the one that had his leg taken off. Okay, or maybe I don't know. Belle says she's fine, but I'm gonna keep an eye on her. I had a nightmare that Belle killed herself, so I went and checked on her to be sure. Hope I didn't wake her. Grant wouldn't have checked on her. That dick doesn't know how to care for a lady. Not a lady like Belle. I sure hope nobody catches me growing these herbs. Space is so empty and cold, and Belle seems like she needs comfort. I don't care if I get caught, but if I did get caught, Belle would know that I'd truly do anything for her. Belle seems super frustrated today. I stopped asking her what was wrong because she got really mad at me the other day when I did that. I feel like I'm making her angrier every time I speak to her. She's upset and I can't do anything about it. Ah, this poor sap. She spoke to me today. I'm so glad everything is okay. I lost so much sleep over her last night. If she only knew, she'd feel so special. Grant keeps bringing up his goddamn cat into the sleeping block. I'm allergic and he knows it. I shouldn't need a shot of epinephrine every time I go to bed. He thinks he's a badass because he managed to sneak a cat on board. Belle probably thinks he's so cool. Why can't she see he's a total dick? I decided to stay on the Groom Lake so I can be with Belle. I don't like it here, but I love her. Some guy in engineering says there's a fungus on the ship. I wonder if it's poisonous. If it is, I bet I could hijack a lifeboat to fly Belle home. The fungi is all over in hydroponics. I have an idea, though. What if we engineer another invasive fungus to take out the alien one? I honestly don't think it'll work. I suggested it as a joke at first, but Belle thought it was a great idea, so now we have to do it. Grant's been following Belle and I everywhere. I know she thinks he can keep her safe, but I know he can't. He's so full of himself. I think Grant's cat died during the tremors and the chaos. Good fucking riddance. The guy's been sobbing for almost a day now. Maybe now Belle will understand that he's not fit to protect her. I think I'd die for Belle. It's pretty much been established that something's running around and killing people. I'm going to fight it when I see it. It'll only get to Belle over my dead body. She'll die knowing that I gave my life just to tack a couple of seconds onto hers. Damn. I mean, yeah, the dude's definitely a creeper. There's no doubt in that. But hey, man, that dude was flat out in love with her. So, you know, it's got to be nice to know there's at least somebody that cares that much about you. Okay, so I can't see anything down there, so I'm going to assume that we need to go back out here. We're going to call it in just a moment. I just want to see if something unlocks if we go back out this way. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. The constant flickering of its lights does not add to your confidence in this elevator. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. I think we're going to stop right here. When we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Stasis, we can't really do anything with the security panel yet. But we can't go in the entertainment block yet either. So, we'll have to figure out an option. But until then, my friends, this is your host, Lovely Cheese Pizza, saying thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.